I'm not fucking leaving. The show goes on. This is my home. They're gonna need a fucking wrecking ball to take me out of here. They're gonna need to send in the National Guard or fucking SWAT team, because I ain't going nowhere. Fuck them.
Hey guys, I just wanted to share my skin routine.
Shut your fucking mouth! No problem, John. Shut the fuck up, you cunt! Shut it!
I came to laugh at you.
It's Shopper Reed here. Now it occurred to me there might be kiddies watching, yeah? Hello, kiddies. Fucking hello. Hello.
Is that better? Is that better? All I did was fucking leave then come back. Is that better? Is that fixed? Is that fixed? Yeah, better. Yeah. Fucking Gronk. That was weird. All I did was leave and come back and it was on. But it's all fixed now. But I'm glad you called out the muted before I saw this. Boss hog. Fucking boss hog. You fucking dog. I'll add fucking for you because that's what he means to say. You fucking dog. Thank you very much, Bozzog. Very much appreciated. Absolute fucking mad lad. Fucking mad lad. Good to see you all. So let's get the chat open, see who's up in here. Big shout out to Boss Hog. Really do appreciate that. So there's a few little things I want to talk about before we get into the main topic. And the main topic's the same thing I've been talking about for the past 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, maybe 4. Maybe it's been the main fucking topic since I started doing more on this channel. The Halo show. The Halo show is what I've been talking about for quite some time, and I've got more to say about it because there's some new news about that. And it's funny because we've reached the stage with the Halo show where people are going to look at like people like me and go, holy fuck, they were right this whole time. Oh, yeah, it's happening. But first things first, I see Doritos. What is up, Doritos? Good to see you, sir. Stunning and brave Megatron 69. Yeah. Last Toxic Male. Yeah. Both Lyndon and Mozza are now proud members of the Small Mic Club. Yes, this is true. John Connors. Fuck these Halo showrunners and writers. The bin's too good for them. Toss them in the fucking shark and put all the blood and scum you can muster. Yeah, fuck them. Fuck them. This new news, though. Woo-hoo. Fucking Jade Shadows here. Good to see you, Mara. Joshy. Hello, Joshy. Skirmitar. No, Skirmitar. No, don't do it. Good to see you, Skirmitar. Now, actually, this is weird. I can't see this over on Streamlabs. Oh, sorry, StreamYards. But I can see Brightest Day with a member message. Thank you very much, sir. He says, thanks, YouTube, for unsubbing me from a channel I'm joined. How does that make sense? How the fuck could YouTube unsub someone that they're a fucking member of? That is absolutely... And you know what's weird? I've been unsubbed to channels that I'm a mod for. Kind of munted. But thank you very much, Brightest Day. Yeah. Trey's here. Hello, Trey. Fucking Clown World, honk. Hey, Orange Chat's here. I'm in the background. Just have to finish the movie review. Yeah. I'm going to be on a stream of Orange Chat review as soon as fucking everything starts to slow down a little bit, which would be good. I'm looking forward to that. Damn, Blackroyd Mozza has a little mic. That's funny. Have I missed anything? Get my 20-minute coffee. Fuck, it doesn't take me 20 minutes to make a fucking coffee. Subscribe to Lethal's gaming channel. Yes, I need to get that to 1K. I had something with that was going to help me get to 1K that unfortunately fell through. But yeah, tell your wife and your girlfriend, tell your partner and your mistress. Yeah. We need like fucking 315 off the top of my head, something like that. But that would be much appreciated. Thank you. Keely's here. Hello, Keely. How are you? Big brrr, Alex Commit. Good to see you, sir. Have I missed anyone? Metalong, fucking LA Metalong, fucking LA Bowles Hole, it treat me good. Nathan Stein, embrace the inner chopper. Oh well, no fucking cash in. Fucking look at this fucking fish, fucking Gronk. G'day, Lyndon, how you doing? So this is when I was muted. Fuck me, can't. Hey, Darkside Droids. G'day, Darkside Droids. Yeah. And again, I will address this again. Thank you very much, Boss Hog, you fucking mad lad. Is that everybody? Nope. Yellow Spider-Man. Hello, Yellow Spider-Man. Good to see you, sir. I hope you're enjoying Attack on Titan more than I am, because I know you really liked it like I do. But I gotta be real, man. The second half of season 4 has been terrible. But don't tell Lofty that. He'll cry. After tomorrow's episode, there will be no Attack on Titan for 2 weeks. 2 weeks to fucking refresh. Oh my god. Mozza's here. Fuck you all. Fucking hell. Good to see you, Mozza. Can't believe Xbox is giving away Paramount Plus for free for 30 days just for this garbage Halo TV series, thinking it might be only for Game Pass members, though. Oh, well, fuck them. Red Gaze is here. What up, Red Gaze? How you doing, sir? Have I missed anybody? And Pale Rider's here. Hello, Pale Rider. How you doing? Cheers to you. I got no alcohol, believe it or not. It's a fucking terrible turn of events. There's not a single drop of alcohol in the fridge, and that's just not right, mate. That's just not fucking right. But anyway, boys and girls, slap that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Really do appreciate that. And like I said, a few little things to go over before we get into the meat and potatoes. Halo. All right. Where to begin? Yes. Sexism in gaming. I'm going to need that clipped, I reckon. Sexism in gaming. Right here. Resurfaced review accuses Doom Eternal of sexism and transphobia because there's no sex and no women. I'm sure you could find a porn version of Doom if you try. Oh, they mean gender. Well, Doom guy is a guy, and as for women and transphobia, I mean they're fucking demons. But anyway, I like to see what these people say. Sometimes it's just good to know that I'm not fucking completely insane. A recently resurfaced review of Doom Eternal has drawn widespread mockery over its accusation that ID Software's last entry in the demon-killing franchise is sexist and transphobic because it features no sex and no women. Well, I think everything would be improved if you add a bit of sex into it. Well, most things at least. Doom, maybe not. Okay, well, written by Nick Varderod. Okay, we're just going to call him Nick Van Dickwad. Nick Van Dickwad. In April 2024, his website, Nick's Gothic Movie Insights, and updated 1 year later. Dude, this is funny, just right fucking there. Gothic. How can you be fucking Gothic and complain about this type of shit? That defeats the whole point of being goth. Fucking weirdos, man. Okay, no girls or trans people allowed. Oh, there's a link to it. I want to have a quick look at this. Oh my God, it's a real fucking thing. Anyway, we'll get into that one a little bit. Gained little attention upon its initial publication, only recently coming widespread infamy after it was discovered by YouTubers such as Midnight. Okay, Midnight. Have to check out that channel. 207K. Doom guy's the profile picture, so I guess that's cover a lot of Doom stuff if you're into that. Okay, so Ward begins his review of Doom Eternal by taking issue with the role of the game's singular female character. Single female character, and that's their problem right there. Fucking hell. I mean, for God's sakes, it made the one female character a doctor, and we all know women can't be fucking doctors, man. Video games, man. They do the darndest things, man. Female doctors. What the fuck? This is why I love fantasy, man. Low the game's collectible audio follows Dr. Richardson's descent from a scientist with a shaken resolve to a devout believer in Doomslayer as humanity's savior, which he is. He is. I never played Doom Eternal, actually. In Doom Eternal, one human female character is an invisible cheerleader lusting after the protagonist while enforcing traditional gender roles. Traditional gender roles. They love that shit, don't they? She might as well have been an uneducated housewife kissing her husband on the cheek before he marches off to war. Maybe women don't want that. This is what happens when you grow up without a father figure. If you grow up without, if you're a male and you grew up without a male presence in your life, you end up kind of fucked up. That's just how it is. I'm sorry. I know that's going to offend a lot of people, but it's fucking true. If you grow up as a young boy without a male role model to look towards, you end up fucked up. It's as simple as that, mate. You're all fucking soyed out. A young boy, you know, growing up around women and all that, that's fine. That's totally cool. In fact, it'd be kind of weird if you didn't as well. You'd probably see women in a really fucked up way. But if you grow up without a father figure or a good male role model, you end up fucking soy. That's just how it is, man. Okay, then Ward then laments how female equivalents to the Doomslayer, even the ones like Samus, are from a traditional standpoint heavily regulated sex objects. Attempts to adopt the same position for female characters generally sexualized to men. Okay, now Samus, again, I've never played a Metroid game, but I am a gamer, so I know who the fuck Samus is. Samus is one of like the OGs when it comes to female gaming, right? Female gaming, Samus is one of the OGs. She's a respected and beloved character, not necessarily because of her gender, though maybe her gender does kind of push her up a bit because then we can say she's a fucking badass female in a world where that's apparently never a thing. It never was a thing. I will say Zero Suit Samus, you can probably get off to that if you really tried. It leaves very little to the imagination. You can kind of see all the curves, if you know what I mean. But to say that she's just regulated to being a sex object, why? Because you've busted a few nuts to it? I'm not here to judge you on that. You watch a little bit of hentai on the side? I don't, but I'm not here to judge you on that. If you get off to that type of shit, totally fine. That is totally fucking fine. I don't get to fucking kink shame you for that. But then when you come out and then you project that onto others by saying that she was always just a sex symbol, I'm sorry, you're a fucking retard and you're soy as fuck and you clearly grew up without a father figure. Blame the women in your life. And he continues on. At the very least, ID Software could make the protagonist optional female, but they didn't. Well, that wouldn't be... No, they couldn't do that. No, this is a pre-established character. I mean, like, you can't just change the fucking... Well, I should cut myself off there, shouldn't I? You shouldn't just change a pre-established character, especially to go from a character that's been around since before I was fucking born, which was always a male, and then to just go, oh, we should make it a female because these fucking virgin fucking dickheads that grew up without a father figure and spend all their time fucking jacking off the Samus don't fucking resonate with the game. Nah, fuck them. Fuck them. Don't give those dickheads the time of day. Fuck them. Throw them in the bin. They went on their way to exclude women from any powerful role in the game. Well, she's a doctor, except Khan's role model of Anak Mother. Okay. In support of this argument, Ward presents a busty fan render of female Doomslayer as an example of character being sexualized for men. It's fan art, bro. It's fan art. Have you seen some of the fan art out there? There's some fucking crazy shit out there, man. You can see anything. Anything. There's this little thing called Rule 34. Do you know what the tagline of Rule 34 is? If it exists, there is porn of it. Yeah. But yeah, well, cool, whatever. Fan art, decent render. I'm cool with it. Fine. More power to him. More power to him. I remember going into my LCS a while back, and I was looking for a cover. I was looking for a certain cover. It was a J. Scott Campbell. I was looking for a J. Scott Campbell variant cover of something. And of course it was a chick because he's really good at drawing women. And the dude at the LCS, he says to me, it's really good that I can't draw women well. I'm like, why? He goes, because if I could draw women well, I would never come into work. I'm like, that's fucking based and true. We'd all be like that though, wouldn't we? Okay, so assuming ID software wishes to cater to the norm, Ward speculated this is also why their solution to make trans people vanish and for women to be in a singular position. Damsels with no mind of their own or desires are divorced from the Slayer's potential Conan the Barbarian physique. Again, I do want to point out this game is about fucking killing demons. That's what this game's about. That's what this whole fucking franchise has been about. It's just about killing demons, rip and tear until it's done. Heavy metal music blasting that's been dialed to 11 out of 10, and you're just on a fucking slaughter spree killing demons. Anyone can play this game. Is it geared towards a male demographic? Absolutely. And it's done well for them. They've stuck to that. It's like the director of Elden Ring basically coming out and telling motherfuckers, get good. If you want an easy mode, get fucking good. This ain't the game for you, right? But to say that a woman can't play this game and enjoy it is just retarded. And probably you could argue sexist. Same with trans people. I mean, they're demons. Do we really need to? So, is this guy suggesting that we portray female and trans people as demons in the game? Would that be the inclusivity they wanted? Trans people can play the game and still enjoy it. Fucking hell, cunts. Lamenting how Doom Eternal is for men. Yes, it absolutely is for men. 100%, like I said. But a woman could still play it and enjoy it. Despite the fact that women and queer people are also regularly enjoy its use of metal music, fantasy violence, and demons. Fucking oath. Ward then proposes that after Trump's election, here we fucking go. That after Trump's election, however, ID pandered to male gamers with a Marvel-esque version of the world. Marvel-esque version? What the fuck is this going on? And what the fuck does that have to do with Trump? Replaced the traditional gender roles tied to binary images of conventional war. See, these types of people, this is what they do. I'm not going to read any more of this, but I do want to show you that this is a real thing. That this has actually got like a fucking real fucking site and shit like that, mate. See, it's real. It's real. These types of people, mate, we see them all the time. Oh, that's a pretty cool image. Fan art. Yeah, my boy Bruce Campbell about the fucking chainsaw he's possessed. Now, come on, you can't hate the dude for chainsawing a demon off his fucking girlfriend that's trying to kill him. But yeah, these people, what I was going to say, right, is they throw around a lot of these big words because I think it makes it sound smart. But all you're doing is using more syllables to display your retardation. You're wasting everyone's time, mate. If you want to come out and be retarded, fucking fine. But you don't have to use all these big syllable words in an attempt to look smart because it doesn't work. You just look like a fucking dickhead. 11 out of 10 times, you come out looking like a fucking dickhead. Fucking hell, cunt. And you know what we say? Those who project the hardest have the most to hide. This dude's probably fucking punched his ex-girlfriend in the nose or some shit. Fucking hell. And you know what? I know I've been hard on the dude on this one, but women, you're just as fucking responsible for fucking even giving these people the time of day. Yeah, I can't let you all get off that easy, can I? All right. Let me catch up on the chat a little bit because I saw more people popped in. Good to see you all, boys and girls. I'll go back as far as I can. Amaninity's here. G'day, Amaninity. Good to see you. Always blame women. Based. Oh, shit. Sorry. The last toxic male with a 15 through Streamlabs. Thank you very much. And by the way, I want to give a big shout out to everybody. I've said this before, but I'll say it again. People supporting this particular channel after Lethal Lightning got amazing. Thank you so much. Members, super chats, even people just being it, people watching the streams. I gotta make more videos. I really do need to make more videos for this channel. But anyway, you're all fucking amazing. And everyone that slapped the thumbs up button, you're all beautiful. But anyway, last toxic male with a 15 through Streamlabs. Hey, Lethal, in honor of Women's History Month, let's give a big shout out to Leah Thomas, the #1 female college swimmer in the US. Men destroying the women like always. #clown world. Well, you're right. You're right. And I know Lyndon made a video on that topic. A dude is the greatest college swimmer in America, in female. A dude is the greatest female college swimmer in America. Think about that. Fucking think about that. How is that fair? That's not fair, man. I think there's some sports that I think can be between male and female together at the same time. But physical shit, no. Absolutely not. Pretty fucking munted. But yeah, women need to get good. Women can't even win at their own fucking gender, it turns out. It's so unfair for them. They've really got it bad. I'm all for it. Fuck them. But no, for real, that is pretty fucking munted, isn't it? Thank you very much. And then Jade Shadow with a $20 through Streamlabs. Mwah! Thank you very much, Mara. She says, 2,000 gay unicorn hearts. Hola! Thank you very much, Mara. That's like a Twitch joke there. Thank you very much, Mara. And yeah, shout out to everyone that comes out to the Twitch streams. They're pretty fun. Thank you, Mara. Really appreciate that. And last toxic mail, Mad Lads. Gaming or what's here? G'day, Gaming or what? The lovely Sherry's here. Hello, lovely Sherry. Very lovely. Good morning. When you're around, it's a lovely morning. Lovely morning. Nothing short of lovely. Nate Sean, a spin-off called Doom Gal. $20 says I can get off to it before you do. I feel you judging Stephen Walton. Why? Has he got some fucked up kinks? If he does, I probably know about him. If there's one I don't know about, I would like to know about it. Doom Guy saying it's ma'am. Let's go. What about Rule 69? Oh, I'm sure it exists. No lethal R34 though? I'm sure it exists. Not bad for art. It looks fucking great to me. These people need to get laid. These people should be put on fucking billboards to advertise condoms and birth control. Hey, you should have gloved up. Hey, you there. You should have fucking made sure your man was wearing a condom because this dickhead's your son. Yeah. That's the advertisement strategy right there. The advertisement strategy was you take the person that wrote this shit and then you point at the dude and go, this motherfucker started in your ball sack, shot out of your dong, and then you point at the woman and said, hey, you pushed it out of your vagina. All you had to do was wear a condom. Fucking hell. They're demonic enough on Twitter. Now, Red Gaze, because your boy's banned from Twitter, I do have an account where I follow like gaming news and shit like that. Someone mentioned in passing that there was like some new fucking terms of services coming out, and it's looking pretty fucking munted. This is AIDS. This is super AIDS. This is like if AIDS got AIDS. Did I miss the Halo discussion? No, sir, you have not. No, sir, you have not. Ash is an ash without a chainsaw. No, not at all. If we practiced in more real men, demon slaying wouldn't have these problems. Exactly. I mean, fuck, if they want female Demon Slayers, go watch or read Demon Slayer. Fucking plenty of them. This journalist can virtue signal he wants. He ain't getting that feminist pussy. Look, that's the other thing about these fucking people. Is look, I understand, you know, you want to get closer to girls. That I understand that. When I was in high school, I took the drama class because I wanted to get closer to girls. Okay? I understand. I get it. But mate, no girl's gonna fucking let you. No girl is gonna spread her legs for this level of fucking soy. Straight women want men. This dude ain't manly. But do you know what type of girl would sleep with this dude? A girl that's on the verge of changing to a lesbian, to switching teams. She'd be like, oh, you know, she wants to go out and try some feminine cock. She'll go for someone like this before she fully commits to vagina. There probably won't be much of a difference, except maybe the girl would actually last longer. They always bring Trump up. Exactly. That's not fucking words. That's not fucking words. That's just fucking gibberish, Mozart. Those aren't fucking words. G'day, Ben. Ben, how you doing, sir? Don't blame women, blame the hoes. I blame both. Macho Man, Lethal Savage. Yeah. Building something for man. Hey, Christopher's here. G'day, Christopher. How we doing? Good to see you, sir. Yeah. We've been playing the new Final Fantasy. I'm digging it so far. Doom is a bloodhound now. Fuck yeah, now. We need to do Bush Bar. We need Bush Barbie to do another commercial. Bush Barbie's done condom commercial. Well, that is a condom commercial, the one I play at the end, but she's done a few actually. Took glance class to a couple of girls. Exactly. There was a drama class. That wasn't mine. It was pretty fucking munted. Pretty fucking munted. Michael K. Took a drama class to get laid and lol became a well-known actor worldwide. Yeah, fucking oath, mate. He did it very well. And then we had a member message from our boy Christopher. Thank you very much. He says, reminder, I'm still waiting for my Doomguy statue. Fucking hell, you've been waiting for that for quite some time, man. Oh. All right, cool. Let's move on to what have we got next? Ah, yes. I wanted to have a quick look at this. Something I wanted to have a really quick look at. I don't see a lot of these things anymore. It's a fucking wonder when you're not on Twitter how much shit just doesn't fucking matter and how much shit you don't see. For all I know, there's a hit on my head. I wouldn't fucking know. I'm not on fucking Twitter. I don't fucking see it. Hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, boys and girls. Fucking hell, it's thirsty as fuck. Right. So let's have a look at this shit. So I remember when the trailer or the teaser trailer came out for this Lightyear movie. I don't know about this one, man. I don't know about this one. It's got nothing to do with the fucking kiss or whatever. But when I saw the teaser, I was like, I just don't know about this. Report, Disney to include gay relationship in Lightyear movie. So many fucking fan fictions are about to come true, man. Woody and Buzz, mate. You know what I mean? The funny thing about Toy Story is Andy's mum also has toys called Woody and Buzz. Yeah. A new report claims that the Walt Disney Company and Pixar to include a gay relationship in their upcoming Lightyear film. Okay. The new report comes from Variety and claims that a source informed them the film does feature a significant female character, Hawthorne, voiced by Yuzo Aduba. I don't know who that is. Who is in a meaningful relationship with another woman. So we're getting girl and girl in a Lightyear movie. Okay. There goes the fan fiction. Well, you know, when one fan fiction dies, another one is born. The report then goes on to add that Pixar and Disney reportedly had to cut a kiss between these two characters, but has now been restored following the Walt Disney Company's revelation that they were opposing a Florida bill aiming to prevent the instruction of gender identity and sexual orientation in a school to children in kindergarten through the third grade. Sorry. Now, I only heard about this, oh gosh, I think last week when I was on Lyndon's birthday stream and Drunk Freepio was on, he was telling me about the whole, it's called, I don't know if you guys have heard this, but it's called the Don't Say Gay Bill or some shit. What a fucking funny name. That's fucking funny, man. But yeah, Drunk Freepio explained that whole thing to me. I hadn't heard of it until then, but yeah, so I guess this kind of ties into that. Scooper and film critic Miss Grace Lightning. She just doesn't know it yet. I am going to make sweet, passionate love to this woman one day by a fireplace. And you're all going to know about it. Anyway, Grace previously claimed that Lightyear would have a substantial LGBT representation back in November. She then wrote on Twitter, I know some of you are disheartened by the Eternals Rotten Tomato score, considering it features the first LGBT couple in the MCU. The first LGBT couple in the MCU. Again. But don't worry, Disney is not giving up. I hear there's a substantial LGBT representation in Lightyear as well. Not Buzz. Another character, she added. I stand for gay Buzz Lightyear. Let's go. Gay Buzz Lightyear and gay Woody. Make it happen. So no, I guess we're getting the gay female characters. So lesbians. The fuck is that? That looks weird. Along with the claim that Disney previously cut and now including a gay kiss in the film, Variety also cited anonymous sources at Pixar claiming LGBT plus content in their films had been cut. Fucking funny. A letter had previously been sent to Bob Chapek by Pixar's employees and all their allies that asserted Disney has been censoring Pixar films. Oh, that is fucking hilarious. Fucking hilarious. They talk all this shit and nonsense and just try to put other people down. But then when push comes to shove, they're the ones cutting it out. And we know they've been cutting it out. I mean, I never saw that last Star Wars movie, but it's a pretty well-known fucking fact that they cut out the fucking the lesbian kiss for Chinese and Middle Eastern markets and all that type of stuff. And you know they're going to do the same fucking thing with this one. They're absolutely going to do the same fucking thing with this one. You know it. I know it. They don't mean this shit. They just talk fucking nonsense to make you feel like a dickhead. But when it comes to it, nah. In the letter, they claimed, we at Pixar have personally witnessed beautiful stories full of diverse characters come back from Disney corporate reviews, shaved down to crumbs of what they once were. Okay. Nearly every moment of overtly gay affection is cut at Disney's behest, regardless of when there is protest from both creative teams and executive leadership at Pixar. Lol. Even if catering to the LGBTQI... I can't keep up with these fucking letters. Even if catering to the letter content was the answer to fix the discriminatory legislation in the world, we are being barred from creating it. Beyond the inspiring content that we aren't even allowed to create, we require action. You know what? If I was them, right, and I was saying all this stuff, do you know what I would do? I would give some examples. I'd say, we originally meant these two characters to be a thing. And here's the proof, instead of just saying it. Variety claims their sources inform them that LGBTQ symbols such as the rainbow were removed from Soul and Inside Out. Ironically, the rainbow was co-opted by the LGBTQ plus lobby. It was originally a symbol God gave to Noah to signify his covenant to them with them. Well, for me, the rainbow, when I was growing up, the rainbow was just a thing of like, it was trippy. You know what I mean? Like it'd be like in an LSD trip is where you'd see the rainbows. I do agree that the rainbow has the symbol of the rainbow has kind of been taken to mean LGBTQ now. But for me, when I was growing up, it was all about fucking having a mind trip out. And I do have my Bible over there, by the way. So here we go. But pretty fucking minging, eh? Pretty fucking minging. Where we at? Since Tim Allen isn't Buzz, not worth watching. Yeah, it's fucking Captain America. I forgot his name. Fuck, you can't. Jade Shadow, hello, good morning, says Jacob Ironside. Good to see you, Jacob Ironside. Grace Simp. I've always been a Grace. Beyond the Trailers, one of my favorite animes ever. What's his name? Chris Evans. Yep. Trey, thank you. Lethal has questionable choices in women. Nah. First Brie, now Grace. I've always been a Grace fan. Let's be clear on this. I've always been a Grace fan. Beyond the Trailer is a great anime. Fucking rug munchers. Let's go. Love how all these NPCs are crying over this bill. It's fucking out there, eh? It's fucking out there. This bill outed a lot of people that want to abuse children. I agree with that because from my understanding, and please correct me if I'm wrong with this, from my understanding of it, right, it's you just don't talk about fucking sexual shit to children, okay? Whether that's gay, straight, whatever. You just don't fucking talk to sexual shit. You just don't talk about sexual shit to children, which I think is totally fair because a kid, like an actual fucking child, cannot fucking understand any of that. A little boy growing up, like an actual child, doesn't understand any of that shit. He's still at the stage where girls are yucky. You know, he's still at that stage. Doesn't matter because it's gay, you know, it's about the LGBT and you're so homophobic. It's got nothing to do with that. It's just, you just don't talk about sexual you just don't talk about sexual shit with kids. I'd say 99% of the world's fucking okay with that, and the other 1% should be fucking hung. Simple as that. Have I got any of that wrong? Because if that's my understanding of it, that's how I stand by it. Kids are fucking kids, man. They should be in the fucking sand pit, fucking picking their nose and shit like that. Not talking about what bits you put where, and some little fucking girl comes along and goes, "Oh, hi, I really like." The little girl talks about how her favorite color is red and how she likes watching football, so we got to take her to get the fucking surgery. Like, that's fucking munted. Fucking hell. Same company that hid the black guy from the poster. See, this is the thing. There is example after example after example of how many times they've been fucking called out for their bullshit, to the point where I actually fucking forgot about the Force Awakens John Boyega situation with China. I forgot about that because that's how many examples there are. But that one's pretty wild, man, because he's fucking big in the Chinese one. And then they fucking going on their whole fucking BLM tirade. Like, really? Because you got him being this fucking big. And you turn the character into a fucking useless janitor. Shit's fucking wild, eh, man? Lethal doesn't discriminate. Keely, if there's vag, he will rock it, as long as it's clean. Dr. Coffin Nails, what's up, man? Good to see you, sir. Now, I just want to scroll down a little bit. The Gordon Good Brother channel. G'day. Who's Grace? Randolph. Lethal has a crush on Amy Schumer. He admitted it many times in Philosophy. No, what I said was that a few years ago, I would have fucked her. These days, it'd be considered bestiality because he'd be fucking a whale. If Grace wasn't Lethal's future's wife, I would drag my balls across her face. Base Biggles. Good day, Stig. How you doing, sir? Good to see you, mate. Hope you've been well. I am not into Sakura. I just use that to troll Mozza. Exactly. Absolutely. So I've got it right. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's not just that. No, excuse me. Sorry, Brad. I don't know if I said hi to Brad, but g'day, Brad. Yep, that's not just that. The bill also said that any mental health issues kid has at school must inform parents. The bill also said that any mental health issues a kid has at the school must inform the parents. So, like, if the child has something, wouldn't the parents already know if their child has mental health issues? I mean, how bad of a parent do you have to be to not know that your child has like a mental deficiency or some shit? You'd be pretty fucking minging. Yada 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 yada. Fuck them cooties. The part of the bill that the school hates is that it's required schools to inform the parents of mental health issues a kid might have. I would assume, yeah, I would assume the parents would already know. Hey, did you know that your kid has fucking asthma? And then the mum goes, oh, I never knew the kid has asthma. I thought he was just being a dickhead and pretending not to breathe. Yeah, no. Not wrong at all. Sounds good. Yeah. If the child to say he or she was sexually gender confused, the teacher can't hide that from the parents. Oh! Schools were telling kids not to tell their parents. Oh, okay. Well, I completely misunderstood what you meant. That's fucked. How the fuck are these people teachers? What? That's fucked. Oh, no, these people should not be around children. Should not be around children. Holy shit. I thought you meant like if they had like, you know, if they were like slow or some shit. Or they had fucking alert, or they had diabetes and had to, you know, take the shot at like 12 o'clock. Like, well, yeah, the parents should know that, right? But this, yeah, that's fucked up. Oh, that's fucking weird, man. Oh, god damn. That's fucking munted. Bruh. That is, yeah, I see that, Megatron. Yeah, Buzz is my reaction to that news. G'day, Demarjanai. How you doing, sir? Demarjanai with a 2 through super chat. Really appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Yo, bro, I ain't mad at that Grace take. Hashtag dog. Hey. A man has needs. And my heart is big. I have a big heart with lots of love to give. And I would like to give my love to Grace all over her face. That rhymed. I'm a poet, motherfucker. Oh my gosh. And then gaming or what? With a 2 through super chat. He doesn't say anything, but thank you very much, sir. Really appreciate that, mate. Legend. I see Phil's here. G'day, Phil. According to DC Starfire, I just let a door turn into the penguin. That was fucked up, that. Yeah, thank you for being here, boys and girls. Mad lads and lasses. Slap that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Appreciate y'all. Grace makes faces. I'll be real. The last Lethal Talk reacting to the Grace video was my favorite part of that stream. So fun. So fun. Guiltman's here. G'day, Guiltman. How you been, sir? Good to see you, dude. Look at that smile. Got to slap Grace with that meat, just like on Gronk 4 TV. We do actually have some DC comic stuff to talk about. I'm pretty behind on my DC comic stuff. I'm not going to lie. Even though I don't buy a whole lot of comics these days, I still like to keep up with what's going on with the stories, just so I know what I can and can't talk about, and just to see how bad it actually gotten. But I am pretty behind on my reading with DC Comics, and who the fuck cares? Let's be real. I'll catch up, though. I'll catch up. So you guys remember when they gave Tim Drake a boyfriend. They gave Tim Drake a boyfriend, and they're like, "Oh, he's fucking bisexual now. Tim Drake's bisexual." You're like, Tim Drake, bisexual? You mean the dude that was banging? Fuck, I'm blanking on her name. Stephanie. You mean this Tim Drake? And it's always been a little bit of a joke. It's always been a joke that fucking Robin. If you get the Robin mantle, you kind of just have this power to just demolish pussy. That's always been a little bit of a joke. But yeah, now Tim Drake got a thing for dudes, as it turns out, this whole time. Righto. Rub your balls over that like button, folks. And I know there's some women in here, so fucking slap it with your titties. Red Gaze. Why aren't you on? Oh, right. My bad, Red Gaze. You're modded on the old channel. After retconning Tim Drake's Robin and making him attracted to men, DC Comics promotes him as part of their Pride celebration. Now, when they say Pride celebration, they mean it's a gimmick we can use to just slightly boost sales for that time of the year. Fucking munted. DC Comics is going all in on retconning Batman's sidekick and Robin, Tim Drake, as they're now using the characters as part of their virtue signal, what they're calling DC's 2022 Pride celebration. Tim Drake will be featured in a new one-shot titled DC Pride Tim Drake Special. Tim Drake's had it so fucking rough over the last few years. He went from being very prominent during Detective Comics in Rebirth. Can we take a moment to appreciate how good the first year of Rebirth was? I loved Detective Comics of Rebirth, man. That was a very Bat Family-centric book, and it was fucking good, man. The way they were able to take Clayface and turn him into a bit of a hero as well, that was down with Orphan, that got along really well with Orphan. That was fucking awesome, man. But Tim Drake was very prominent in those stories as well. And then after that, remember, he became a duck. Who remembers when he became a duck? So he went from being very prominent to a duck. To they took away his power to demolish vagina. Now he's a power bottom. Fucking poor bastard, man. Poor bastard. There he is. DC Comics and writer Megan Fretzman and artist Balan Ortega retcon Tim Drake in Batman Urban Legends #6. I was trying to remember what that line was called. No one could remember. It was Urban Legends. So after defeating the Chaos Cult, God, I've been playing Final Fantasy today on stream. So every time we saw Chaos, he went Chaos. And rescuing his girlfriend, his friend, not girlfriend. It's a dude. And rescuing his friend Bernard. The story concludes with Jake showing up. Jake, who the fuck's Jake? Drake showing up at Nard's house. Bernard proceeds to ask him out on a date by saying, "Tim Drake, do you want to go on a date with me?" And Drake answers, "Yeah. I think I want that." No. This dude. Oh my God. Wow. Why does Batman look so judgmental? It kind of comes across to me as they're trying to paint Batman as like a homophobic. No fucking Robin of mine will be gay. Holy shit. The DC Pride. Fucking hell, cunt. Tim Drake special with Megan Fretzman, Balin Ortega, and Alberto Jimenez. Jimenez will collect the story retconning Drake. In a press release, DC Comics explains that DC Pride Tim Drake special collects the breakout story from Batman Urban Legends in one volume for the very first time. The breakout story. No, it's not the breakout story. It's the coming out story. However, they'll also note the special will feature a brand new story that sees Tim teaming up with his former Young Justice teammates, the Batgirls. Well, that's gonna be awkward. So Stephanie's gonna be like, when? Kind of gotta feel bad for Stephanie and all this, man. Along with Tim Drake one shot, DC Comics has announced they'll be introducing a brand new character in Galaxy, the Prettiest Star. Fucking hell. Is this another one of DC's young adult novels, YA novels? It is a YA novel. Don't touch it. DC Pride. Oh, Nubia. Of course, we got Jonathan Kent. Fucking hell. Harley and Ivy. Now, we were talking about Rule 34 before. Plenty of Rule 34 on these two fucking going clip to clip. Is that Ivy eating a steak? Is that Poison Ivy eating a steak? Okay. Nubia, which gave us a trans woman as an Amazon in Themyscira. Don't think that happened. And look, I'm sorry. No, this image, absolutely fucking not. It should be Diana sitting on the chair, not Nubia. I got nothing against the character Nubia. But bruh, get the fuck off that seat. You don't sit there, bitch. Oh, but they've made Nubia Queen of the Amazons. Fucking what cut? That's no. I reject your hypothesis. You get your ass off that fucking seat and move to the side. You don't get to sit there, bitch. Fuck, there's a lot of fucking gay going on in DC Comics these days. Wow. Holy shit. Action Comics was so fucking awesome during the Rebirth run. Like, Action Comics, the first Action Comics story arc from Rebirth Year 1 was a Doomsday fight. That's like, fuck it, we're going balls to the wall with another Doomsday fight. And you had Superman and Wonder Woman fighting Doomsday together, and you're like, fucking shit, was nuts, man. It was so good. What the fuck is this artwork? Wow. Wow. There is a lot to unpack from this one. That's an interesting one. Okay. I think this might be one of those times where nothing needs to be said. A picture is worth 1,000 words, and I can come up with one pretty easily. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Interesting indeed. I see Fat Stevens here. G'day, Fat Steven. I want to go back down to that fucking... Oh, mate. Hello, George. Good to see you. Subtle. Very subtle. You really gotta squint your eyes at this one. Oh, shit. Riot Kitty. G'day, Riot Kitty. Ha! Gay! I missed that show, man. It's not meant to be unpacked. It's meant to be packed in. Yeah, fucking. Yeah, spot on, man. Spot on. Subtle as a piano dropping out of the sky. Yep. G'day, big Rog. Driving now, but good to be here. Rog, 2 weeks from now. Make sure you're here 2 weeks from now, Rog. You'll be very happy. Nothing to see here, Gordon Good Brother Channel says. Yeah. Oh, mate. Deranged cucks. Okay, this is fucking... This is not good, is it? This is bad. Holy fucking titties. Well, yeah. Now I think it's time to move on to the main topic. There was, I was going to look at some Final Fantasy reviews, but I think we'll just jump into the Halo shit now. Wow, boys and girls. Fucking wow. So the first thing I want to have a look at is this. Now, there's the big news. There is the... Oh, that's the wrong one. There is the big news about the Halo show, but I want to check this out first. And I think we're getting to the stage where everyone that said what I fucking said about the Halo show is going to start agreeing with me now. Oh, but it's not even out. Give it a chance. Take your chance, shove it up your ass, and surrender your wife. I got a fucking nut to bust. But first, before we get into that, I saw this pop up, and I want to have a look at this. My boy Mike's here. G'day, Mike. How you doing, sir? How you doing? Mike, what are you doing? Do you want to pop on? Do you want to pop on, Mike? We're going to get into some fucking Halo talk. All you got to do is add God in there, shining the sunbeams down upon the bisexual boy wonder. Bruh. It's already starting. Yes, it is. The new piece of news. The new piece of news has made people start to flip and turn. And I'm fucking all cool with that, man. I'm at that stage where I'm just sitting back being like, validated. Validated, mate. You really hate the giving it a chance, people. I don't. There's many times where I look at something and go, I'll hold judgment for now. But I mean, for fuck's sakes, with the Halo show, I feel the writing was on the wall. No worries, mate. Snacks and Comics is here. Good day, Snacks. How you doing, sir? Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. All hail Snacks, the mighty Snacks and Comics, mate. My sensei. He is my sensei. And we are closing in on 50 likes. Can we hit 50 likes? All right, let's fucking listen to this.
A new direction for the blockbuster game franchise Halo, which has grossed more than $6 billion in total sales since its debut in 2001. Now, the classic video game is coming to your TV screen.
And also novels as well, comics. There's been some movies, so it has been on the screen before.
You excited? Actor Pablo Schreiber is known for...
And Pablo Schreiber, I mean, we've done quite a bit of talk about Pablo Schreiber and how he just does not understand the character. No, I take that back. He doesn't know what character he's playing. You know, that's one thing about videos and live streams is, in a sense, it is documented. I know that sounds cringe, but it is documented that I think on this channel we've got like over like 2 hours of being like, why Pablo just does not know what a Master Chief is. But let's fucking go.
For playing characters like Mad Sweeney in American Gods and for his Emmy-nominated role as prison guard George Pornstache Mendez in Orange is the New Black.
Orange is the New Black is just soft-core lesbian porn. If you want a good female prison show, watch Wentworth.
To say Pornstache on TV. He's starring in the new Paramount Plus series Halo as Master Chief 117, a genetically engineered soldier, also known as a Spartan. It is set in the 26th century when humanity faces possible extinction by aliens known as the Covenant. In this clip, Master Chief and his team are near the landing site of the alien ship.
Oh, I didn't know we were getting a clip in this part. Okay.
Master.
No. This man. See, just let me rewind that.
Nearby cave.
Covenant. In this clip, Master Chief and his team are near the landing site of the alien ship.
And again, this show is not canon. That's how little faith they have in it.
Master.
Now investigating the interior of a nearby cave.
Investigating the interior of the nearby cave. Investigating the interior of the nearby cave. That's more Master Chief. Orange HUD? Yo, John, are you still here? Orange HUD? It's not even counted. It's not even counted. Bro. Do you know what this looks like to me? This looks more Promethean than Spartan. I wonder if I went up to him and said, hey, how come your HUD looks Promethean? That'd be Promethean? I don't know, Gravy. Fuck did he just say then? That was full Christian Bale Batman. That was full Christian Bale Batman. I'm Batman.
And Pablo Schreiber joins us now. Good morning. Good to see you.
Nice to see you guys. How you doing?
Doing
Really
well.
good.
So let me ask you, for those who are not familiar,
Well, Vlad is very familiar.
Before we get into that, where's the traitor? Swear to me. So just all right, this is what I'm picturing. He's punching in the Prophet of Truth's face. Where's the trigger? Where is it? You want to give it to an ordinary elite. Fuck, how did Christian Bale do that for free movies? Myself and Mike will be doing reviews of this, and depending on the time, we may also have a third Lady Gravemaster, which will be fucking lit. I think the plan at the moment is I'm going to download watch the first episode as soon as I possibly can when the torrent's up, and do a quick video after I watched it. So it's like my initial thoughts on it, and then do a stream with Mike and maybe Lady G, and then we'll just rip it apart and break it down. That's the plan, at least. So make sure you are subscribed with bell notification on. And again, I really do need to start doing more videos on this channel to build it back up to where the last channel was before that got taken down by the powers that be.
Yeah, because I bought, Microsoft, their plan was we're going to make Halo available only on the Xbox.
Yeah.
I was a PlayStation player for my whole life, and I bought an Xbox just to play Halo. So I've been playing it since 2001.
Yes.
But for people who are not familiar
But
with
we need
Halo
both. We
and
need
Master
both.
Chief. Yes.
Yes.
Who is Master Chief, and what does he stand
But it's still not on PlayStation. Anyway, you think that'd be some basic knowledge. But yes, we've heard him describe how he thinks Master Chief is, and we've seen how wrong he is. But now we get to see it from his own mouth himself. Nervous drinking? Fucking oath. You're watching the breakdown? Yeah, I'm not watching this. I had no intention of watching this. Do you want to know how this all fucking started? Was I said that I am not even going to watch the fucking trailer. And then our boy Mike comes in. He's like, yeah, here's a $5 super chat. Watch the trailer. And I watched it, and I spent about 40 minutes with Mike talking about the 2-minute trailer and about how much I hated it. And then one thing led to another, and then everyone was like, you should fucking brutalize this show. And I'm like, let's do it. Let's fucking do it.
for?
Yeah, he's a symbol.
I just want to rewind that a bit.
We need both. We
And
need
Master
both.
Chief. Yes.
Yes.
Who is Master Chief, and what does he stand for?
Yeah, he's a symbol. He's a symbol for all of us. For everyone who's ever played Halo, he's a
Like a fucking bat symbol. This dude thinks he's Batman.
symbol for bravery, for courage, for extraordinary actions under very difficult circumstances.
I can agree with that, actually. I mean, what you could have just said is he's inspiring. The Master Chief isn't inspiring. You can just look at how many times you want to see Marines and be like, we're going to die, we're going to die. Then they go, holy fuck, that's the Chief. Mike Hill with a 5 through super chat. Thank you very much. They could at least have Master Chief voice actor do the dialogue when he has the helmet on. I 100% agree. I 100% agree with that. This dude just does not sound like Chief to me. He sounds like he's impersonating Christian Bale's Batman. And we did about a 30 minutes on the last Leaf. We'll talk about his fucking why that's just fucked up. On Halo, you tried to kill Cortana. You tried to kill me. On Halo, you tried to kill Cortana. Oh my gosh. Have morning shows always covered things like this? I don't know. But again, thank you very much, Mike. Nothing horrible, but could have been worded better. It seems very PR-ish.
And he's a stand-in for the player. You know, you play the game and you play as Master Chief. Obviously, now we're bringing him to a television series, a long-form television series. We want to make multiple seasons of this show.
But how can he also be a stand-in throughout the books that you read?
And so for that purpose, you know, we have to get underneath the armor. We have to get to know the man. So a lot of the themes of this show are, you know, breaking the Master Chief down, and exploring the tension and the conversation between Master Chief the soldier and John the man.
It's the same fucking person. It's the same fucking person. It's not a Batman and Bruce Wayne situation. Fucking hell.
But what's exciting, Pablo, is that we get to see your face. Because a lot of times, listen, I watched the first 2 episodes. We didn't even see your face until 50 minutes in. I'm not.
They don't even wait that fucking long to show his face. And look, like I've said before, seeing Master Chief's face is nothing new. It has been described to us. We've seen it on the Fall of Reach movie. We've seen it on comic pages. But to see Master Chief's face at this stage of his life during the Human Covenant War is a straight up fucking no-no. So fuck that noise.
Complaining. But I was really glad. I was really glad when the helmet came off.
And the gamers never saw it.
You never see it in the game.
The
Never see his
never
face.
saw it.
Never.
You never see his face in the game. The most you see is like his chin.
Never see it in the game, and so, you know, that's a big moment in the Halo franchise. And
yeah. We live in this fucked up time where I gotta have my face on screen. I gotta have my face on screen. I gotta be recognized. Fuck that noise, man. Like we said before, it used to be cool, man. It used to be cool to be like, dude, that's the dude played fucking Michael Myers. You never see the cunt's fucking face, but that's him, man. That's fucking Michael fucking Myers, mate. Right fucking there. But now it's, I gotta have my fucking face on screen. Fuck your face, cunt. This isn't about you. This is about Halo. Dude, could you imagine? I know I've said this 1,000 times, but could you imagine if we had a good canon Halo show? Oh.
the history of Halo is to take the helmet off. But yeah, it did feel like in order to tell a very human story, you know, about a soldier who's exploring his own identity, about the effects of war on the society.
Exploring his identity? Mate, the chief knows who he is. He fucking knows.
And the effects of war on the individual. In order to tell a story like that over a long form, you really had to get underneath the helmet.
It's a great.
No, you fucking don't. No, you fucking don't.
It's a great humanizing moment when you take the helmet off.
Yeah.
And it also underscores how this is a great story. It's not just visually exciting. It's not just based on a video game people love. It's a truly great story.
Oh, man, let me tell you, I didn't know too much about the Halo franchise.
No fucking shit. This is the first fucking honest thing this motherfucker has said.
Coming into
Did
it.
you play the game?
I played it, you know, in high school at friends' houses. I didn't grow up with TV or video games. I grew
No
up with
TV in your house?
no TV in my house.
Are you okay, Pablo?
I'm all right. I'm all right. Don't worry about me. Yeah, I grew up in rural British Columbia, and so I didn't have access to the technology. But through high school, I started to play. But I never played it as a story game. I always played it as a versus shooter.
Do you still not own a fucking TV? Can you go back and fucking play them now?
So for me, the process of this has been learning about how much mythology and how much story has been spooled out over the
Close to 2 fucking decades of content.
course of 20 years of this franchise over multiple mediums.
Yeah, we were talking about that, Tony and I, earlier, and I said, you know, video games are cinematic now.
Yeah.
And the characters are as deep as any character you'll see in film or television. So what kind of responsibility do you feel to the fans who are going to expect certain things from Master Chief?
Look, you've already failed me, Pablo. You've already fucking failed me. But I'll listen to what you have to say.
Huge responsibility, huge responsibility.
Like the mantle of responsibility.
I mean, the character is like.
One in the chat, if you think Pablo would know what the mantle of responsibility is. 2, if you don't.
iconic. The character, as I was saying, is a symbol for us, you know. So, and for so many people, there's a co-ownership they feel over the Master Chief because you play as him.
Right.
Co-ownership. Yeah, you play as him, but he is his own character. I see a lot of fucking twos. I'm seeing a lot of fucking twos.
So I'm aware of that and really have taken that on and really want to do the fans proud, obviously, in the best way that I can. But even more than that, you know, I want to bring in a new audience who has never interacted with the franchise before and show everyone who doesn't know anything about Halo why we love this universe so much.
Why we love this universe. You just fucking said you never fucking played the games for the story mode.
You were certainly going to do that. And it's interesting. Your last name is well known because you and Leave are
I never fucking heard of you, man. That's not a dig. I just did not heard of you.
related. Growing up, did you both want to be actors? Is it something you talked about as kids?
No, we didn't grow up together. He grew up on the East Coast. I grew up on the West Coast. We have the same father, but our father.
Oh, that's his brother? Oh, related or somehow? No shit. No shit. No shit. He played Sabretooth.
Teacher, so there's a common bond there. But no, you know, he's a fantastic.
So it's not like you guys said, let's be actors.
Nope. There was no grand plan. We just landed here.
So I mastered the dumb question. So I have one. It's about Halo.
Oh, please, I love dumb questions.
We got the picture of the gear that you're wearing. How heavy is that gear, and what was it like getting into it every day and trying to act?
That is not a dumb question.
I know it's not a dumb question. That's awesome.
It's not like
that's a very good question.
Yeah,
like, you know,
it was about 55 pounds, and it's not the weight; it's really like the fact that it makes you quite immobile. And these suits they're supposed to be future tech. You know, they're supposed to turn these guys into absolute super soldiers who are incredibly capable of, you know, the most amazing feats.
That's true. I mean, Spartan 2s, you know, we know they were trained since children, kidnapped as children, trained. They had the surgeries done to them, and then they get their Mjolnir armor. So, yes, that is true. But I think he managed to wing his way through that one. But granted, it was a pretty easy one.
But really, they just stack about 55 pounds of plastic onto you and send you out to shoot, you know? So it's a challenge, certainly, to figure out how to manipulate it in the best way to make it come alive and make it look authentic and feel real. But it's one that we were up for. And you know, obviously, the honor of getting to wear it and to be on set there every day is just amazing and huge. And I loved being in it.
Here's a dumb question.
You make that costume look really good. And when you take off the helmet, it goes to another level. Because I'm thinking right now we don't see much emotion from John.
Fuck, she knows his name's John. I'm more impressed with her than anyone else.
But I'm thinking we're going to see humanity as it goes along.
We get
True?
flashbacks, yeah.
Well, that's the process of the first season, right?
And reminder, this has been renewed for a season 2.
Interaction with an artifact that brings back some memories from his childhood.
Yeah.
And
they're doing this whole stupid thing where like Spartan 2s are like chemically mind wiped every now and then, or maybe it's daily. I don't fucking know. Which is holy shit. That's some fucking Disney Star Wars level of you just fucked it up. You just fucked up the character.
Process of the first season is really John discovering his humanity for the first time.
Yeah.
So this introductory season is really getting the audience comfortable with the character so that we can expand and go even deeper.
Halo's been around for 20 years, but we're spending this season getting the audience comfortable with the character. Fucking what?
And richer into places that will feel.
People are going to like.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Renewed. Pablo Schreiber, thank you very much. Halo premieres March 24th on our streaming service Paramount Plus.
Fucking wow. She has a cheat sheet. And that's what we know about John. Yep. Being renewed for a season 2. She has note cards. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. I'll take the L on that one. You're probably right. Dr. Coffenhouse with a fire through super chat. Thank you, sir. Remember 2012 Dredd, where we never see Judge Dredd's face? Props to Carl Urban. Apparently, the only ego-free actor in existence. Mate, that's what, yeah, you're fucking right. Like I was saying before, man. Like, you used to be like, dude, that's the guy that plays fucking Jason Voorhees. That is the dude behind the hockey mask. You never see his face. Never see his face, but that's him. Fucking hell. Think back to, like, I know now he's a bit of like a A-lister. Freddy Krueger, though, mate. Think of Freddy Krueger. You never saw Robert's face. Not until the later movies where he had like cameos. He was just fucked up in makeup and looked like he actually was set on fire, man. You know, he's just walking around as Freddy Krueger, saying the Freddy Krueger lines, you know, welcome to prime time, bitch, you know, shit like that. Never, you think he gave a fuck about showing his face? He's like, yeah, it was his face, but it was covered in fucking makeup. Could hardly tell it was him, man. But he was Freddy Krueger, man. That's what it's about. But now it's, oh, I gotta show my face on screen. You're a fucking Gronk. You're a fucking Gronk. No way around it, man. You're a fucking Gronk. Fucking hell. Fucking weirdos, mate. Fucking weirdos. Rip Halo. I do disagree with that. This show is not canon. This does not affect the Halo storyline. And I found it so fucking ironic that close to the announcement of the Halo show is when they announced that there's another Troy Denning Halo book coming. So they could be like, oh yeah, this non-canon show. But over here we got real Halo. We got another book. We got another book coming out written by Troy Denning. Everyone likes Troy Denning books. Yeah, it's over here. It's over here. And there's also the Halo show over here. Troy Denning. Fucking hell. Fucking poor Halo, man. Oh. I'd sacrifice all the goats to have a good canon Halo show. Fucking hell. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Oh, excuse me. Where is it? What was it called? Not Shadows of Rage. That one's already come out. Outcasts. Outcasts. That's the new one. That's pretty fucking wild, eh? But we got a little bit more to go into here. A little bit more. There's a bit more Pablo here that I kind of want to check out. So this was 3 days ago. Master Chief talks wearing Halo's iconic armor. 4 minutes 30. Fuck, they got 1 million subs and not even 3K fucking views on this video. Kind of fucked.
Dude, I gotta start by telling you, like, these first 2 episodes of Halo blew me away. I've played the game my whole life. You guys brought it to life.
You're fucking lying, cunt. You are fucking lying. And look, I have no doubt in my mind that there will be genuine Halo fans out there, some that might enjoy this show. More power to you. Fucking awesome. There's going to be casual Halo fans out there that are going to enjoy this. That's awesome. I'm not hating on anyone doing that. But this shit right here is fucking shilling. 101, mate. Shilling. You're so much better just giving your genuine thoughts, your honest to God opinion. It doesn't matter if you are in the vast minority. People will respect you more for your honesty. The last Suicide Squad movie, I thought it was fucking awful. Very unpopular opinion. Very unpopular opinion. But I was honest. Oh, you know, I fucking saw the new fucking Halo show and oh yeah, it was fucking great, eh? You're fucking lying, cunt. Last Toxic Mail with a 10 through Streamlabs. Thank you very much, sir. A reminder for you fucking cunts to take a moment in the moment to use a moment so you can keep the devil out of your tazzy and the jelly out of your box. Hashtag moments. Thank you very much, Last Toxic Mail. Oh my gosh, I will play that at the end for you. Don't worry, man. Mad lad, mad lad, mad lad. Big shout out everybody being here. Really do appreciate it. Oh man. Now, just curious, what do you guys prefer, streams or videos? Let me know. We're going to get into this shit. So he's just lying now, adult pretender. Yeah. Just fucking lying. Just fucking lying.
In epic fashion. So congratulations and thank you.
Thank you for that. Every vote of confidence we get from the fans is one that I take seriously. Thank you so much.
I'm with you guys, man. And I got to hear about the first time you put on the costume because it looks so good. Like,
Yeah.
does it fit well? Is it comfortable?
It was a process.
I like that part. He's like, we take all positive criticism on board. Well, what about the people like me that are maybe a bit more critical and, go, hey, I think this is fucked. What about me? Clemson's here. Good day, Clemson. Both is definitely an option. Both is definitely an option. Didn't like last Suicide Squad. Got ratioed on my last video about that on the channel that was deleted. Nuked. Both. Yeah. Streams.
Yes, it was
feel
a
like
process.
the ultimate badass in that thing?
Yes, the short answer is yes. Wearing the suit is one of the great pleasures and cosplay moments of my life. I mean, I'm the Master Chief, and who would have thunk, right?
You are not the Master Chief. In name only.
All of that is true. The reality of getting the suit right was very challenging, as most things on the show.
Then why do you have the blue team logo on the breastplate when it's silver team? Because it's your shitty fucking silver timeline. That is the blue team logo. Does this kind of even know what blue team is?
It was a huge challenge because it's such a massive universe and such a crazy visual experiment to try to realize, right? But so I went to London about 5 or 6 times to FBFX Studios, who made the costume. This is all before we shot, just to try to get the suit right and make it fit right. And, eventually we ended up with something that was the best version of what we could do with it. And still it was incredibly hot, incredibly uncomfortable.
Yeah, speaking of being incredibly uncomfortable, you try being a Halo fan watching this show. Fucking hell. Bruh. Clemson with a 50 through super chat. Holy shit. Thank you so much, Clemson. You can have some big les.
Imagine that they're all someone that you really fucking hate. I'm gonna picture they're all
Rhino.
Fucking pump them all. You fucking hate
Rhino?
don't you, mate? I fucking hate him, mate. I fucking hate him. Makes my fucking blood boil. Why do you hate him so much? Oh, he's just a fucking gay cunt. You haven't got a problem with gay people, have you? No. What? He's gay, isn't he?
Right.
He's not gay. Oh, what the fuck? Wait, what? Nah.
Right.
He's not gay, mate. You said he was a gay cunt. Nah, he's not gay. I've got nothing against gays at all. Him being gay or straight has got nothing to do with me hating him. I don't mind fucking if you're gay or straight. It doesn't matter. Love is love, mate. But
right.
Oh, he's just a
fucking useless cunt. Oh, there's some new Big Les stuff in the works, actually. I think it might be a sassy spin-off. But anyway, Clemson PC with a $49.99 through Super Chat. Holy fucking shit. Can we get some love for Clemson in the chat? Thank you so much, sir. You fucking mad cunt. He says, Suicide Squad was beyond awful. Yes. As it looks currently, it's likely going to be better than this Halo series. I'm going to go out and say that the Suicide Squad will be more faithful to its characters than the Halo series. But yeah, Suicide Squad sucked. I did not like the new Suicide Squad movie, and that's a pretty unpopular opinion. Holy shit. Thank you so much, Clemson. You fucking mad lad. Much appreciated. Mwah! Legend. Thank you. Love how 343 is so lazy to have the weekly event go for 2 weeks at a time. I haven't even touched it. I have no intention of going back to Halo Infinite until at least Season 2 to try it. I'm done with Season 1. They fucked it up. They fucked it up so fucking bad. It should have been delayed. Again, it really should have been delayed. Fucking, they fucked it up, man.
And really, really makes you quite immobile and makes movement quite difficult. So to try to bring that to life and make it feel like it's this piece of future tech that actually makes you super capable rather than weighing you down with 50 pounds of plastic was one of our big challenges.
You're like at the Michael Keaton stage of bat suits. You got to get to like the.
I like it.
The patent.
I like it.
You know
Let's just skip the Val Kilmer, George Clooney suits and just get right to the Christian Bale. See.
I'm telling you, man, this dude thinks he's playing Christian Bale's Batman. I'm fucking telling you. The voice, everything is very reminiscent of Christian Bale's Batman. This dude thinks he's playing Christian Bale's Batman. I'm not knocking on Christian Bale's Batman, but Christian Bale's Batman and Batman in general is not Master Chief. Everything he says, it just reminds me of Batman, but specifically Christian Bale Batman. And there he just kind of outright said it.
Season 2, Christian Bale.
And like a flap if you need it. I don't know if they hooked you up that.
Oh, we're good on that. We're good on that. No, we're good. We got all the bathroom technology is covered.
There you go. Dude, I want to hear it because this starts out with like epic action. You're face to face with Covenant, and I know the Covenant are added in through visual effects and stuff. What is it?
By the way, spoilers if you fucking care.
Like to fit like it? What are you facing on set when you're taking on a Covenant and you're seeing like energy swords activated? What we see.
Yeah.
Like, do you see any?
What are you facing on set, mate? They ain't actually an invading alien force on the fucking set. You know that, right?
How much of that is there for you?
You see stunt guys on stilts.
No shit.
Playing Sangalis, right? Because of the height. So you.
Oh. Okay. I bet you he has that written down. I bet you that's what he fucking thinks. G'day, Andrew. How you doing?
You've got that, and then the brutes are on even higher stilts, and the grunts are just tiny, the little short stunt guys. Everything's, height relevant. But yeah, stunt people in tights.
Yeah,
with
that's
balls
cool.
all over.
That's cool.
Yeah.
One thing I got to ask if you were nervous.
To be fair, that was a fucking stupid question.
Because when you play the game, you think of the mask, and you're putting a face to Master Chief now. Like you are now, you are the guy. You are
again. All these people they talk about how they're such big diehard fucking Halo fans. Chief's face has been shown when he was younger. You could look at someone when they're younger and kind of fucking visualize how they would look when they're older to an extent. Maybe he's all scarred. We don't know. We really don't know. But we have seen his face when he was younger. And these people act like seeing his face is some monumental moment. It's never been done before. It has been done. What we're saying is, at this particular time in Chief's life, we should not see his face.
for him. Yep. And does that become nerve-wracking? Is that exciting? Because like Pedro on Mandalorian never takes his helmet off.
Yeah.
And this
I never watched the Mandalorian, but I can tell you that's fucking bullshit. Where's Rhino?
See a lot more emotion right out of the gate in the first episode. Does that get nerve-wracking when people know the green and gold and now we're putting a face to it?
No, it's not nerve-wracking. It feels really exciting. It feels like a real opportunity to, help. It's tailoring the medium, the entertainment for the medium, right? The Halo is a first-person shooter game, and so
It's also got a lot of novels and comic books, but yes, fair to say it is more known from the video games. That's fair, but he's really cutting it short.
Chief has always been kept as a symbol.
What again? It's not the fucking bat symbol. Chief is a person. His name is John. This dude, he thinks he's playing Batman. And RTS, yes.
Very vague character that you don't really get to know because you're meant to be him. You put yourself.
Oh. You never know anything about Chief. His name is John. He was kidnapped by Dr. Halsey when he was a child, indoctrinated, forced into the Spartan 2 program where he met his best friend Sam. He was then also met other people he'd become friends with, such as Kelly and Linda. And then he would go on his first mission against the Covenant in which his best friend Sam would die. It was from that moment that Master Chief really became the fucking grizzled person that we all know him as. Samuel's death is what sent Chief down this spiral of being like, holy fuck, what is going on here, man? Master Chief was promoted to squad leader during training aboard the planet Reach. He struggled with learning teamwork at first because he believed himself to be smarter and stronger and faster. And while for the most part that was true, that ended up hindering him in team exercises, which forced him to learn how to become a leader and how to work with a team, which then resulted in him being promoted to squad leader, where he later took command of Spartan Team Blue Team. But hey, never had a fucking character, right?
Self in that position and fill out all the details of the personality with your own. We're making a TV show, and in order to have an audience connect with the character over the course of a long-term TV show, there's no way you can pull an audience through that without getting to know the character, without relating.
True. We learn about the character. We've been learning about him for the past 20 fucking years.
To the character without empathizing with the character, and that feels virtually impossible to do with a helmet on all the time, and you don't have the real.
And you know what, just to dial it back a bit, you don't even need to go as deep as what I said. You could just play the fucking free Halo, the Bungie trilogy, the best Halo games, by the way. You could just play those free and you'd have a pretty decent understanding of the character. Pretty decent understanding.
World rules against it, like you do in The Mandalorian. If the Mandalorian takes his helmet off, he's not a Mando anymore. In Halo,
but Pablo does it all the fucking time. I've seen enough of Raging Rhino's videos. Subscribe to Raging Rhino, by the way, to know that what this cunt's saying is off his fucking head.
The Spartans take their helmet, their Mjolnir off constantly. They have a whole life outside of it. The only rule about not taking your helmet off is the one about Chief not taking his off because you're meant to believe you're him. So this.
I did not fucking hear that right. I did not fucking hear that right.
Their Mjolnir off constantly. They have a whole life outside of it. The only rule about not taking your helmet off is the one about Chief not taking his off because you're meant to believe you're him.
I did hear that right. Holy fucking shit.
So this is a new form of entertainment. It's a new medium. It's a chance for people who have played as Chief for so long to put the controller down, sit back on the couch, enjoy the experience of learning about the Chief in a way that you have never done before. And
you mean in a shit way?
And, I think it's an opportunity for all of us to get to know him in a better way.
Absolutely fucking bunted. Clemson. Again, Clemson. Bruh. Clemson with another $49.99 through Super Chat. Thank you so much, Clemson. Fucking hell, you mad lad. Meant to believe you're him. Dude, that's physically painful. That interview was fucking harsh, man. That interview was worse than the morning show one. This is one of those instances where I hate being right. I said it for a while. Pablo does not know who he's playing. He thinks he's fucking playing Batman. Batman in space. You're meant to believe you're him. That is so stupid. Master Chief is not a blank slate character. Master Chief has a character, a pre-written character that is still evolving to this day. You're not meant to believe you're Master Chief. You're meant to play and experience it as Master Chief. It's not that you take off the helmet and I could be under the helmet. No. Not at all. Not even fucking close. Not even close. And I'm going to reiterate this point. They all do this big fucking speech about how it's monumental that you see Chief's face. We've seen his face before. It's been described in books. We've seen it in comics. They even fucking showed it in the Fall of Reach movie. We have seen Chief's face. This particular stage, this time that's going on now, the Human Covenant War, no, you don't see his face then. No. And his whole rant about Pablo with the Mandalorian, that's just objectively wrong. And I even know that as someone that hasn't even watched the show. I know that's objectively wrong. You see his face in that show as well. But thank you. Thank you, Clemson PC. Man, Clemson PC's gone skits tonight. Can we get some love for our boy Clemson? Thank you very much, Clemson. You fucking mad lad. They don't get it, man. Lethal's about to snap. Oh, I just can't fucking... The one positive thing about this is the show is not canon. The show is not canon. You're waiting for some canon Halo? Wait till the Outcast book drops. It's fucking months now. I'm probably going to get like claimed for showing this, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to show you the level of quality that used to be when it came to Halo on screen, right? This is from something called Halo Legends. Halo Legends was a movie where it was a collection of like little animated movies. This particular one was called Prototype. It does not feature Master Chief. This is some of the best shit in Halo you will ever fucking see. Ever fucking see. What date did this come out, man? I want to say 2012. 2010. Ooh. That means it was free for free. See, this is the thing with free for free Halo. I much prefer Bungie. Much prefer Bungie. Free for free Halo, they just don't know what to do with the games. No. Let me take that back. See, this is the thing here. This isn't true. So done with Halo. Free for free did a good job at disrespecting the original fan base. That's not true. They have done a good job at fucking up managing their games. When it comes to the story content that's been out there, it's been okay. It's been all right. Something like Halo Legends, for example, was free for free. I love Bungie as much as the next guy, but the Halo Reach game makes no fucking sense. And speaking of blank slate characters, if they wanted a fucking blank slate characters, Noble 6 was as close as we got to a blank slate. All we knew about Noble 6 was they were a hyper lethal. They were a hyper lethal vector and potentially a headhunter. That's about it. They were mostly a blank slate character. Hence the whole fucking black ink throughout the diary. But free for free has done some good shit. Some really good shit too. I think it would be unfair to throw all the free for free in the bin, considering when they've done things like Halo Legends, especially the Prototype one. Like, I'll play a little bit of this, but fucking Marty O'Donnell's gonna fucking freak out. Blah, 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 blah.
But you're still bleeding.
Show you some of the battles. This already has more Halo music than the fucking trailer. Bungie was the best at Halo. I completely agree. Completely agree. I just think free for free. Everyone wants to point at the bad shit they've done, and there's a lot. but people don't want to point at the good shit as well, such as some of the books, some of the comics, Halo Legends. I didn't like Nightfall, but I know Nightfall has its fan base, but I think Spartan Locke can fucking suck a dick and die in the deepest depths of hell. I was going to say the Fall of Reach movie, that would have been under 343, but that's not their story, that's before them.
This fighting keeps up, we're gonna be as good as dead. We gotta stick it out and pray they get us some evac. Let's go.
See, we used to get shit like this, man.
Who's left behind?
What?
Answer me, soldier. What's the name of the group?
It's the Hades Corps. They're at Hangar 1030, and they say they're not leaving until they destroy.
And why the brass always decides to put him in charge of demolition jobs because he's.
I don't want to play the whole thing, but this has a really cool storyline to it, especially like the way it all ends and all that.
Don't die on me! Come on!
And the dude's name is Ghost because everyone calls him a ghost because he's like emotionalist.
This isn't it.
Basically, it's Halo's version of a Gundam. And then he goes on this fucking rampage.
Testing that suit.
That was interesting.
The data and following my
Let me just
orders.
rewind just a little bit.
I have destroyed all the data, and I'm using the time left on this.
I did.
Safely...
Or maybe I didn't. I just fucking had it there.
Your orders are to destroy the suit and all related.
Hey, look at the HUD. It actually looks like it's Halo HUD. Unlike whatever the fuck that was we saw before where it was orange and it didn't have any fucking counters on it.
Data, you are disobeying directive.
And that's when it happened.
Then we have the flash forward.
That's when I
flash back a little bit. And yeah, what happens to that girl is when like this zooms out, you see like her legs missing and shit. All right, there we go. That's probably all I can show because I just got the warning pop up. But yeah, they have like this big fucking, look at that, an elite with a fuel rod. Remember fuel rods? Man, this shit used to be so fucking cool, man. Halo Legends, man. I didn't mind Halo Legends. Some, like the Origins one seemed very outsourced. Fucking hell, Moz's off his dial. Gundam Halo. Yeah. Reach was your favorite. I like Halo Reach, the game. I think it's a very good game. I just think the story makes no fucking sense. It doesn't. The events of Fall of Reach and Halo Reach, a good comparison would be like Clone Wars Multimedia Project and TCW. They just don't fucking link. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Halo Reach had the best customization of any Halo game. And the credit system. The credit system I thought was awesome. And I like the characters. I just think the storyline does not make sense. And I think it'll be very, very hard to prove that it does. Especially when you have Halsey standing there being like, oh, look, it's a team of Spartan Freeze. Hey, look, they're right there. Hey, I can almost reach out and touch him. Well, she does actually at one point. One thing I really liked about the Halo Reach game was you get about halfway through the game and it makes it very fucking clear that you can't win. You're not going to win. Anyway. Ratio. We didn't look at the game. We didn't talk about the game. Halo Season 1 showrunner Stephen Kane says of his prep with the game developers 343 Industries. We talked about the character and the world, so I never felt limited by it being a game. Bruh, but it is a fucking game. It is a fucking game, though. Okay, you didn't play the game. Did you read the book? Did you read any of the books? Did you read any of the comics? I bet you didn't do either. But this ratio, now this, look at that. You're banned from Twitter. Don't waste your time. It's going to be trash. We couldn't be bothered to use the source material to make our own show the best it could be. This is how we ended up with Netflix Cowboy Bebop. That's fucking go. Fucking spot on. This is what I was saying before. This is the little piece of information right here that has made the casuals, the people that are casual to Halo, the people that don't know fuck all about Halo, realize that people like me have been right this whole fucking time about this show. And it's not even out yet. This one piece of information is enough for someone that's never played a Halo game or someone that has played the Halo games at a very surface level to be like, yeah, this isn't going to fucking work, man. And, mate, I'm saying like a broken record here, but a Halo show on paper could be phenomenal. A phenomenal piece of media, man. If it was canon and good, we'd be set. We got neither. It's not canon. So why the fuck would you care? If you're looking forward to canon Halo content, wait for Outcast to come out. Fucking hell. Why would you say that, man? Like, what was the attempt there? Like, what were you trying to... This is my favorite meme. Blue is an awesome game. I wish they made a movie out of Blue. Coming soon. Blue the movie. Big Screen Pictures presents Blue, but it's written in red. Trying to figure out what would be worse, Halo or Lord of the Rings. It's got to be Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings. It's got to be Lord of the Rings, man. As bad as this is looking, that looks even fucking worse. Fucking hell. Heath Nation's here. G'day, Heath. Hey, Lethal, just thought I would stop by before I have both my arms ripped off in this wrestling tournament. Arm wrestling tournament? What the fuck? You fighting a Wookiee or some shit? Oh, well, best of luck to you. And good to see you, sir. At least this shit won't be canon. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right, let's fucking do it. Mate. Just that image there. Do you know what's sad? What's really, really sad? This image right here should hype me. I should be looking at this image and being like, oh my God, it's actually happening. Instead, I'm looking at this image and thinking, oh my God, it's actually happening. Fucking hell. You know what we need to do, mate? We need to go to the Ark and activate every single Halo ring to stop this from fucking happening. Bruh. More than $90 million and 265 script drafts later, Halo is finally a TV show. I'm willing to bet that 264 of those scripts are probably better. Woo-hoo! There's a lot here. Oh, Paramount. Without South Park, what do you have? What do you have, Paramount, without South Park? Do tell me. Do fucking tell me. For much of his childhood, Pablo Schreiber didn't have a TV. Yeah, we saw that. So it wasn't really until the 43-year-old actor was hired to star in Halo. You know what's funny? We haven't actually seen a Halo in any of the trailers or teasers. Granted, maybe they don't want to show that off. Fine. But we haven't seen a Halo. I'm curious. How does their Halo rings actually look? upcoming adaptation of Microsoft's Crown Jewel Xbox franchise that Schreiber sat down to play as a genetically engineered super soldier that's been hired to embody Petty Officer John 117, aka the Master Chief. I quickly realized just how new I was to this medium, Schreiber tells Variety. I spent the first few days of my Halo experience getting killed by grunts. Oh, God. When the show premieres on March 24th, it will be the culmination of 17 years of false starts and dodge driving. You see, this is another thing as well. Fucking District 9 movie. District 9 movie was originally going to be a Halo show. Or Halo movie, sorry. Peter Jackson was on board to do a fucking Halo movie at one stage. It's all falling apart. And then, yeah, I mean, this fucking Halo movie was supposed to come out back when I was in school. And look how far it's fallen apart, man. Blah, 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 blah. Where are we at? All that effort has been worth it. No. I can't. I fucking can't. $90 million they spent on this shit. Bruh. They didn't even play the video games. How many times have we seen over the last few years, someone wants to bring something to life, you know, and they just have this total disregard for source material. Total disregard for source material. To the point where they've said, we didn't even want to play the games. We didn't want to see it being limited. All you've fucking done is limit yourselves. That's all you've managed to fucking do out of this fucking dog shit. Fucking dog shit, man.
Everything that Lethal finds any enjoyment in gets destroyed.
I feel like Shinji in that one. Hanging out with my Pepe friend. Fucking hell, cunt. 265 drafts. Yeah, I do believe that includes the shit going back like 10 fucking years, though. Because of how long this piece of shit was supposed to be around. You know, it's going to suck. It's going to be awful. Awful. But I'll be here for it. I'll be here for it. This is all Mike's fault, really. Mike's my enabler. Rings activated, fire and ready. And then you got the whole fucking thing with like humans being part of the covenant. You're like, oh man, like it's explained in just the games, man. Like, oh, come on, man. Humans in the covenant. Do you know what that means? Do you know what that fucking means? That means Halo's rings fired. Like that. Shit's fucking munted, cunt. G'day, Cellshade. Did your Prince Lethal Twitter account get nuked? I can't search it. It got nuked January. I am no longer on Twitter. No longer. Well, I have an account that I just follow like gaming news and shit, but I don't interact on it. How you been, Cellshade? Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. But yeah, it got nuked. Yeah. 2 Twitter accounts and a YouTube channel. Nuked. Shit's fucked. Shit's fucked. This is fucking munted, boys and girls. This is fucking munted. Look, I was going to go through this whole thing, but going through those interviews and everything, I think that's a lot to fucking break down already, man. Bruh. And again, this image, I should look at this image and be like, oh! So look at this image and panic. Lethal was feeling what I feel in Resident Evil when that Resident Evil thing was revealed. Oh, Black Wesker. Isn't that Netflix show still coming? That looks pretty fucking bad as well, man. Whatever the fuck that shit's called. Oh, mate. He was too masculine for the white Twitter queefs. I can't, man. I don't do well on this modern internet. I'm still stuck in my Halo 3 Modern Warfare 2 days. And then, you know when Twitter's fucked when you can't even call a woman a hoe. You can't even call a woman a hoe on Twitter. That's fucking munted. Munted. And, you know, women should be able to insult back. Absolutely. I'm cool with that. You know, I've told this story before and I'll tell it again. One of the biggest roasts that has ever happened to me online was talking shit on an online video game to a girl, and the girl said that she will come around, fuck my dad, become my stepmother, and take away my PlayStation. Pretty sure I just called her a bitch after that, but you know what I mean. Roasting. Whatever happened to that? Fucking hell. Every kind just fucking breaks down and cries, man. It's fucked in the head. Jade Shadow. This was 18 minutes ago. I only just saw it. What was I doing 18 minutes ago? Fucking yelling. What have I been doing for the past hour and a half? Yelling. Jade Shadow with a 20 through Streamlabs. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mara. She says, money for more alcohol. You'll need it with this show. Hugs to you. Thank you very much, Mara. I really appreciate that. Legend, legend, legend. You're all legends for being here. Lethal Len asked her to marry him. Oh, boys and girls. Boys and fucking girls. Oh, man. Anyway. Before we start to wind it down, not next week, the week after, we got something that's going to be pretty cool. I think you guys will get a giggle out of. So next week, same plan, but the week after, something a little bit different. Something a little bit different that I think you'll like. But this is my Hyper Lethal channel. Again, the words Hyper Lethal is a Halo reference. Master Chief was a Hyper Lethal Vector. And so was Noble 6. And, you know, like I've said, I've got my fucking issues with fucking the Halo Reach game. I still like it, but I do have my issues with it. Those were the only two to be fucking considered hyper lethals. But the goal is to get this bitch up to 1K. 1K. That Halo image is so garbage, selling us a garbage narrative. The narrative is garbage. The image by itself, awesome. Yeah, so we've got to get this up to 1K. So if you haven't already, I wouldn't mind a sub. We do live streams, we do videos, we do little shorts. You know, we do fun types of funny shit and all that. And yeah, we've got to get that up to 1K. It's very gaming centric, very, very gaming centric. Because, you know, unlike Gronk 4 TV and Kotaku and all those dickheads, I actually fucking play games. In fact, we're on Twitch at least 4 times a week. We're having a lot of fun over there. So if you haven't already, tell your wife and your girlfriend, tell both of them to come on down there. Trying to get that to 1K. Really do appreciate that. And yeah, I think that covers everything. Oh, wait, one last thing. One last thing. I was supposed to do this at the start, but I started yelling. The fucking Dragon Ball Super movie's been delayed indefinitely because of the Toonami hack that we talked about a week or two ago. Nah, 1 week ago. Now, the Dragon Ball Super movie, well, Superhero, which is a fucking weird name, man. I think the story's looking pretty cool, Gohan-centric. Everyone my age, we're all Gohan fans. It's funny. Like, you can kind of guess how old someone is if they say their favorite Dragon Ball moment is Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. They're all around my age. But yeah, since the Toonami hack, which has delayed One Piece, fucking damn near everything, man, that Toonami has going on, the Dragon Ball Super movie has also been delayed indefinitely, and it was supposed to come out next month. But yeah, animation looks fucking munted. It looks like a PlayStation game. It looks like a shit version of that Xenoverse game, animation-wise, but story could be pretty cool. So yeah, that's happening. That's happening. But yeah, boys and girls, thank you so much, everybody, for coming out. So you're probably just a little bit older or younger than me then. You guys have spoken. I got to do more videos on this channel. I really, really do. But yeah, big shout out to Clemson, going fucking hammer and tongs. Mara and Last Toxic Male as well. And a huge shout out to all the channel members. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Legends. Am I streaming on Twitch later? We streamed earlier today playing the new Final Fantasy. I'm actually going to put a Final Fantasy video up on Hyper Lethal. Maybe. I know Mozza wants to stream later. I don't. He's playing a single player game, so it depends what time he starts. I kind of don't want to overlap him. But yeah, so on that note, boys and girls, I am going to wrap it up here again. 2 weeks from now, something pretty cool that I think you will like. On that note, boys and girls, have a fantastic day, night, and evening. But I hope tomorrow is even better. And I'll see you all later.
I'm an island boy. I'm just trying to make it. Cause I'm an island boy. I'm an island boy. I'm an island boy. I keep going on. Cause we're an island boys. Yeah.
Ah! Oh, sorry. You probably thought I was a drop bear. No, it's me, Bush Barbie. And today, I'm here to talk to you about dingers. Because like you, this bush has seen a cockatoo. Regardless if you like it deep in the bush or prefer it in the outback, make sure you look after your wombat hole. So many critters can get down there. And believe me, it's enough to make your dango go drier than a dead dingo's donger in the desert. So don't do it. Even if he is a fun guy. Yeah, so by all means go wild. Just make sure you take a moment, in the moment, to use a moment, so you can keep the devil out of your Tassie and the jelly out of your box.
Subscribe to Megatron. He's a good drawer, very good drawer. And I'm sorry, I forgot to say, and a big shout out to Boss Hog at the start of the stream as well. Sorry, I forgot to say that. But thank you very much, Boss Hog. You absolute legends. And I will talk to you later. Bye.
Hey guys, I just wanted to share my skin routine.